Okay, it looks like I'm live. This is Elliot Fishman. Lily told me that Facebook Live has been down. Facebook itself has been down a lot of the day, but I'm coming to you live hopefully. You could see out my window it looks really nice out, and you could ask, where am I? I'm in Orlando at the world famous Disney Yacht Club in Lake Buena Vista. I used to run a lot of meetings here for many, many years. We always did a President's Weekend. Many of you who were listening probably were there. And I'm at the NDIS meeting right now, which is a meeting I've been to many years. It's a terrific meeting. And that's why I'm speaking to you about CME courses, right? So I'm not here to advertise a course. But what I'm here to tell you or to make us think or remind us about is why CME courses are so good. So this meeting was a 5-day meeting. Not everything interests me at the meeting because today, for example, was neuroradiology for the general radiologist. And I don't do much neuroradiology, to put it mildly. But I listened to the lectures on thoracic radiology, and I listened to some of the MSK and the GI stuff from Perry Pickard and that part of, which was Monday. I listened to some nukes on PET scans. I listened to vascular with John Pellerino and Charlie White, and I was involved with the non-interpretive session yesterday talking about AI. And tomorrow we'll talk about GU, and it'll be me and Linda Chu and Mark Bernstein and Mukesh Harishihani from Harvard. The thing about it is, we've had a great audience. People have lots of questions, lots of comments. I think one of the things you forget is how important education is together. I do know, just like you're listening now to me, you can watch lots of lectures online, whether it's the Rankin Ray or the RSNA, every society, GI society, GU society, neuro societies, you name the society, and many companies sell videos. CTisus, we don't sell anything, but we have thousands of lectures and cases and everything else. So you do not have to leave your room. You do not have to leave your chair. It's kind of like WALL-E, the movie by Pixar. You don't have to move an inch, and you can get your 50 CME credits. You don't even have to pay attention because all you have to do is fill out the form, mail it in, and it's often for free, right? Because if you're a member of the Rankin Ray or RSNA, you get free CME. So there's no cost involved. The cost of going to a meeting is threefold, perhaps. One, it's the cost of the meeting. You have to get there. You got to fly, you got to take a train, a bus, a plane, whatever that movie was. You got to stay in a hotel, and you're not working. So you're not making any money, and it's costing you money. In the old days, when people had contracts, I do remember, you got X amount of days vacation, X amount of days meeting, and you got a certain amount of money. And for the meeting money and for the meeting days, there was no carryover. It was use it or lose it. So people went to their 20 or 25 CME days a year at many good meetings. And whether you like it or not, you learned something. And yes, people would say you went to a nice place like the Yacht Club in Disney. Oh, you didn't go to the meeting. Well, my experience was for our courses and other courses that I spoke at, 95% of the people went to the meetings. Yes, they may have snuck off in the afternoon, but they went to 80% of the lectures. The other thing besides the lectures, and there were some great lectures here, and I won't go through that, it's speaking to people. I can't emphasize enough, I went to a lot more meetings in the past than I go to now. And you kind of say, well, am I going to go to these meetings and is it worthwhile? I like giving lectures, let me be frank. I'm pretty good at it, I think. So I like participating because when you have to give a lecture, you gotta read a lot. I'm giving lectures tomorrow. I'm editing slides. I'm adding things I read in the last week. I gave a talk on AI yesterday. You know, half the slides didn't exist a week ago. It's not that I didn't do them, but the articles weren't published. And whether it was the article in JAMA about dissatisfaction with AI in China or the response to it or some of the stuff from the FDA, everything is changing. It's a fast world. But then after I gave my talk and I prepared, then we asked the audience questions. The audience asked us questions. People will speak to you before, they'll speak to you after. You're engaged. I think one of the things you lose when you're home, when you're not traveling, is the engagement with other people. And it's something I think we took for granted. We lost it during COVID, and that loss seems to be moving on, where it's become the new normal. So I'm here to tell you that rethink what you're doing. I ran 4 meetings a year for 35 years. I'm not running any Hopkins courses anymore. There's the financial reasons in terms of the cost of running a meeting. But, if we had the same attendance we used to have, I would surely at least break even. I don't want to lose money because then I have to pay for it out of my pocket. But breaking even, I would run a course. Remember that we had tech courses 2 a year, 2 doctor meetings. So many friendships were made, people we knew, dinners we went to, speaking to people over coffee, over breakfast, speaking to people in the hallway, in the front of the room, the back of the room. It was something special. And I've been here since Sunday, listening and lecturing and thinking. And there is something really special that I think we begin to not appreciate till you come back and you say, wow, this is great. So I'm here to tell you, as I lecture from room 5173 at the Disney Yacht Club, that think about going to a meeting, whether it's local or it's distant, whether it's on chest or GI or any of the above, right? GU, MR, CT, ultrasound, AI, you name it. You might think again that maybe everybody is down in the dumps, complaining, overworked, burnt out. Maybe we need to do things that we did in the past when we were less burnt out. Get together with friends, complain to people, let them complain to you. Everyone you realize has the same complaint. Understaffed, overworked, yada, yada, yada. It's true. I can't argue about that. But it's just nice speaking to people, listening, hearing, thinking, catching up on gossip, catching up on nice things. And it's just great. And so I'm here to tell you, coming live from Orlando, it's a wonderful meeting, and meetings are great. Pick a meeting you like. Pick a meeting that you feel there's an educational gap you need to solve. Or just pick a meeting where you can listen to people and really think about where you need to be, what you need to be doing, and how in this world where there is so much excitement, it kind of makes me sad that the biggest comment is people are burnt out. Yes, we all work too much, and yes, we complain, but we've been complaining since high school, since elementary school. Everyone complains all the time. That's life in the fast lane. That is America. It's like the old joke, "Ay, am I thirsty?" Okay, I'm not going to give you the whole joke. But the point is, do something about it. And I think maybe one thing you could do in the coming year, today is the 11th of December. This meeting ends tomorrow, so you can't come here. And there's probably no more meetings the rest of the year because there's like 1 week left till Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's and whatever. But maybe a New Year's resolution would be that you're going to go to one meeting. Maybe it's not 5 days. Maybe it's 2 days. Maybe it's 3 days. Maybe it's 4 days. Maybe it's even 1 day. Go somewhere, take a deep breath, have a great time, and learn something. And with that, I got to go to the concierge level. I'm thirsty, and I'm going there now. Guys, have a great day.